May you poop on warm sands.
What's gonna happen?
You die. She dies. Everybody dies.
But we're gonna play it anyway. We're back here with our little rogue Kainalu Dren. We're running around with Barbas and Ari. And I think we're over here at Darkwater Crossing. We just saved Dirkethus. So let's go back out into the world. Maybe we can take Barbas back. Oh, you know what? We need to take him all the way up north and go and get the axe. Yeah, we're at Darkwater Crossing. There's Aniki. She already trained us what we could learn from her. Let's turn this on. That's lossless scaling, so we'll get from like 72 frames up to 144 frames. So it's going to double our frame rate again. So I'm actually really digging running a frame gen on top of a frame gen. Because I'm running, I don't know, is it here? No. Is it here? No. Is it here? No. It is there. But so is this. Oh well, we have to change that off of scroll lock. What do we got on pause? Nothing. So which one can I change to pause? Debug menu. Does that one have a MCM? Yes, it does. Well, what do you know about that? So how about we change our scroll lock to pause button? Sweet. So now if we go pause, we're into our kind of markers we want. Sit, lean, sleep. I'll turn them on. Okay, did we turn them on? Yeah, okay, so we've got all the sit, lean, sleep markers on. Which means they're sitting on a couple. So we'll turn them off. Turn that off, turn that off. We're back in game. Okay. Let's go, Barbas. And Ari. So we need to go, all the way to the top of that hill, pretty much. So let's go this way. That is Maik. And the very cool armor we gave him.
Mike does not remember his childhood. Perhaps he never had one.
And we gave him pause.
Watch what you're doing.
Alright, we're going up the hill. We're going up by Iverstead. And then we'll head up over the hill to... Actually, that's the wrong way. We don't need to go that way. We've already been to Haymarsham. I think we've been to Haymarsham. Which means we need to go. Let's take a look at our journal. Rueful Axe. So we've already been there. We do have to talk to Muiri also. And we need to do that. So, that's way over here. We got one there, we got one over here. We got stuff to do over there. Muiri's over here. Perth is over there. I don't know, which way should we go, people? We got stuff to do everywhere. Tell you what, why don't we go north? Because we're kind of going that way. Don't want to go to Solstheim. But we can find new details on the bandit lead. And we can kill the giant at Blizzard's Rest. So why don't we do both of those? And then go that way. Alright, cool. Norte. North it is. I love natural waterfalls. Very cool mod. I am really digging this fort mod too. It just makes the forts larger, more impressive, ominous. Did we ever get this on the list? Where is it? It's over here. Yeah, it's already there. Lost Knife Hideout is already there. Okay. Give me the fish. Give me the fish. River Betty. I want that River Betty. Got it. They're good for making poisons. Put a hood on. Put our cape on. We are going north. It's going to get cold. Jump on a goat. Oh, missed him. Here's our big red tree house. Melendril. Melendril?
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your
Should we
mother.
take her other eye out?
You shouldn't talk to me like that.
Oh no!
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
What happened to our voice?
Back off now.
No need to get rough.
Alright, that's the vampire voice. Dragonborn voiceover. Okay. So we have the wrong voice pack installed. Oops. What about this one?
Over here.
All right then. Hi there.
That's female sultry. Well, we have the wrong ones. So let's go here. Let's go to PC head tracking. And let's turn off or turn on that one. Now let's see.
We're all leaves of one tree and drops of one ocean. Sad to let you go, but I do love to watch you leave.
Okay, that's Siri. That's what we wanted. So now we need to actually quit out of game because we have to do the other one in Mod Organizer too. So is there anything else that we want to do while we're out? Probably not. All right, so Dragonborn voiceover should be under dialogue. I wonder how that got messed up. All right, so all of these are turned on. Oh, that must be an MCM menu thing then. Okay, I guess our MCM menu got messed up. All right, well, let's go back into the MCM menu. We'll see if we can fix that. I was messing around with it. I was copying, pasting stuff from one instance to another. Because the list that I have that I can upload, well, that I am uploading to the Wabbajack CDN, that one uploads just fine, and I can create a Wabbajack file just fine with that list. I throw in all the armors and I throw in all the voice files, and I can't, it'll compile, but it won't save. It says it's got an error saving to stream. So it's either one of the armor files is a corrupted file in it, or one of the voice files has a corrupted file in it. So I'm not able to save the actual list that I'm playing. So this list here is 2,237 mods, 2,237. The one that I'm uploading to the Wabbajack CDN is about 2,070 mods. So there's a difference there of roughly about 160 mods. It could be one of the armors with a non-English language, but most of them are non-English. They've been converted. So a lot of them are from Team Take a Look that not only were converted from, this is why they're not part of the list because I can't include them, but they are available publicly, or they were. They're from Black Desert Online, and then they've been converted to work in Skyrim, but for Legendary Edition. And then I've converted them from Form 43 to Form 44. So they've been converted and then converted again. And a lot of them are no longer available. For a long time, they used to be on somebody's Google Drive that was public access, but they're not there anymore. And some of them are a little outlandish. I don't wear them, but a lot of them are really nice. Like Eclipse, I like. Hamshin, I like. Dan Harum, I like. And those are ones that aren't publicly available anymore. Some of the ones that Kirax is converting are a little more anime, flamboyant, I guess, and would better suit something like a sorceress than a warrior. More bikini armor-ish. than something that actually covers you and would offer some protection. So, yeah, so I was messing around with that, so I might have messed up some stuff. His site was down. Actually, that's where I do have his full male collection and full female collection are part of the list. And those are actually on Mega, is where they're if you go to Lover's Lab to get them, it'll redirect you to Mega Downloads. That's where they're being hosted. So we definitely need to change our voice. So let's change our voice. Dragonborn voiceover. Yeah, we're on Vampire, so I don't know how that got changed. We're gonna go back to Siri. So now our voice should be Siri. And this should be Siri also.
Never place your trust in us. We're only human. Inevitably, we will disappoint you.
I got to.
I do love a little suspense.
What's her name? Greedy? Her name is Greedy. She didn't even care I slide tackled her. She didn't even care. Oh, where can we go from here? Kynes Grove or Iverstead? Well, that's not very far. We'll just cruise up the road. Matter of fact, I think we're going to go up the hill to our left. We'll go up this way. Yeah, I appreciate Kirax did a bunch of them. You know who else did a bunch of them is EXM842. I think that's his name on Lover's Lab. EXM, anyway. And those are Form 43, though. So you'd have to load them in the construction set and update them to Form 44. Where'd you go? Oh, we forgot to turn that back on. There we go. There's our big red tree house. This is someplace we're going later. But we've got zombies. Zombie. Thrice-born foul zombies. So yeah, there's some really good armors. A few of mine that allowed it. What, armors that you've made, or armors you're using? Tracking.
There is method to my madness.
Did he? We killed him. Slide tackled him off the hill and he died. Other mods people made. Old form. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I mean, Converting to Form 44 is pretty easy, really. You just have to load it in the latest creation kit and save it. And that'll convert it from Form 43 to Form 44. You don't need to change anything. Should we get Ralbathar on the map before we go see Mawiri?
Stop that!
Point blank.
Seems like everything wants me dead.
Gonna rip you up!
Got you
One step
both.
at a time.
Killed them both. There's a zombie down there still chasing me. Don't scare me like that. Alright, where the hell are we going? That way. I really hope that's a save. Good, that's an autosave. You're scaring me. Don't scare me like that. So we need more details. Bandit's new lead. So we already killed these guys. $142, that's not bad. Says it's better than what we're wearing. So where's the new lead? In the knapsack? Yeah. Crystal Drift Cave. I know what that is. It's Nerve Shatter. Should I go check out the overlook? Probably have some undead here, so let's prepare for them.
Make it stop! Bastard! Damn you!
First one's free.
By the
Oh,
God!
there you are.
You scoundrel! Yeah.
Dude, talk to me. Talk to me. Okay, don't talk to me. He's good. Oh my gosh. I see why you wouldn't talk to me.
I think I hurt my finger. Not from that fight, mind you, but earlier from pulling a hang. Wow, that was a frightening experience. The Nords should really consider burning their
What's
dead.
up, Gears?
Although granted it would make opening urns a lot more harrowing. Alright then.
Do you even know who I am? Hey, watch the face!
That takes care of that.
Can we
It's
pick
there
it?
to be opened.
Yeah, tonight's movie night. So I'll play for probably about 4 hours. 3.5, 4 hours. And then I'll be out of here to go watch a movie with my wife. And eat some dinner. Have I ever mentioned how much I love Dindalod? I love Dindalod. What you're watching? I don't know. We haven't decided yet. It doesn't really matter. Okay, we got a problem here. I can see under that. So do we pull this one forward or push this one back? I think we push this one back. The good, the bad, and the ugly? No, I don't think so. Wonder if we could just rotate it. Wrong rotation. It's the right rotation. Let's try that. So now it's connected there. And it is connected here. That looks good. I mean, nobody's gonna notice it up there except me, but might as well fix it if I find it, right? 2 mules for Sister Sarah. For a few dollars more.
You're mine. Damn, I should have come here. Ah, you Dunmer bitch.
Hey, watch your language.
You're not even worth insulting.
I think you're bleeding.
I think you're bleeding. Now I think you're on fire.
I'll see you burn. I'll carve you into pieces. Why you smear? You'll pay for that. I cannot best you.
There is method to my madness.
Fall damage. It's a thing. So I do like I changed the dark bow to be my ebony bow. Any which way but loose? Dirty Harry. Pale Rider. That was a good one. One of his more recent works. In the grand scheme of things, still pretty old. So I don't know about you, but to me, this snow texture here, it says Nordic snow. This looks like fresh falling snow to me.
It's no better to be safe than sorry.
Out of my way, bull. I got a bear that needs an arrow right up to Tookus. Right in the nose.
You thimble-headed gherkin. You're boring me.
What exactly is a thimble-headed gherkin?
You scoundrel. Hey, watch the face. Smooth, operator.
Should we go pick up their stir stick? See if we can sneak up on and steal it without them knowing. Snag. Thank you. Later. Yeah, I like the look of Nordic snow. I like that it's got like little shinies in it. When you look at it in the light.
I'm not responsible for what happens now.
Let's try it out, what we just stole.
I'm petrified, shaking in my boots. You petulant...
Okay, so we're gonna keep that, but let's enchant it. Is this modded? No, this is completely stock. Of course it's modded. This is heavily modded. If I turn off, that's without EMB. That's with EMB. Let me, hold on a second. my neighbor from a couple doors up offering me doggy treats. And I'm like, you know, I gotta, in the process of downloading Living Skyrim 4, but this takes the cake to get this instead. Well, this is my mod list. I'm Nico. This is called the Nico Expereince. It's on Wabbajack. You can get it. It does require... Let me ask you what your hardware is, because it is going to require some good hardware to run it. So let's modify this really quick. That is sticking up way too high. So we want to... it's not sword back. This is a two-handed weapon. So where's my two-handed weapons? Dagger, two-handed axe, mace, two-handed SMP. So let's put this at like 0.85, and let's move it down, and let's move it over. That's not bad. Up a little bit maybe. That's pretty good. So our preset is Kainalu Dren. Save. Okay. Didn't consider that, but I'm unaware of my specs. Student likely couldn't handle this. Looks like I'll be watching it all. Well, it really depends. Okay. You can find out your specs pretty easily. So are you on a desktop or are you on a laptop? What do you plan on? Because my system is almost 5 years old. And I'm running a double frame gen on this right now, and an upscaler, but I'm playing it at 3440 by 1440 resolution, but I'm outputting 144 frames a second, so that's pretty darn good. So I'm running a frame gen on top of a frame gen. The mod list itself comes with EMB frame gen built in. So even if you can only get like 30 frames a second, it's going to double that and give you 60. And then if you run lossless scaling on top of it, got a relic of a PC, literally. Owned by my dad and older brother before it was passed down to me. I think it's about 13 years. Okay. That's questionable. New story content to this ad? Oh my gosh. A lot? A lot. Is it gonna let me put a save here? Maybe. Let me put a save here, I'll show you, okay? So we just quit it out. This is lossless scaling, and this is allowing me to get to 144 frames per second. So I'm running this on top of the mod list. Okay. And when we look at the mod list and we look at added content, so we're looking at new world space. I don't know if we have anything. Might have to go down here. Wait a minute. Interface, visual, nature, armory, places. Those are all overhauls, quest alterations, quest expansions. Give me a second. Where's the new world spaces? This is a bunch of quest expansion, new quests, new enemies, new NPCs, head tracking. I gotta find it. These are all the city and town overhauls, but that's not new content. New armor, landscape, name, flora, trees, grass. It's all the way at the top here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. So Beyond Reach, Worm's Tooth, The Forgotten City, Moon Path to Elsewhere, Dark End, Chanterelle, The Shire, Skyrim Sewers, Skyrim Underground, Forgotten Dungeons, Midwood Isle, Olenvald, Depths of the Reach, Siren Route, and the Midden Expanded. That's all new content. So that's a lot of new content. If you look at, just the world space of Chanterelle is about almost twice the size of Skyrim. And then if you look at things like Worm's Tooth is a whole new island. Dark End is a whole new world space too. The Shire is about the same size as Skyrim. Skyrim Underground goes underneath the whole of Skyrim. Ulenvald is pretty good size. Midwood Isle is another island with a lot of content. Depths of the Reach is a small little expansion, a lot like Forgotten Cities. Do I have Forgotten City in here? Yeah, the Forgotten City's in here. Siren Route is cool too. And the Midden Expanded is more of a player home, but it really expands underneath the Midden. There's a lot of stuff in here. The whole mod list itself can be found. Well, I'll take you there. I'll give you a link. That's not the correct link. Okay. This is my GitHub. I go to the repository, mod list. This is the README. So if you go here to load order library and you click on that, This is the latest version too. But this would be a good thing to kind of read through. Especially like the, and all of these are links. So you can go directly to recommended system specs. And if you're playing at 1080p, 10th generation i5 or better, 16 gigs worth of RAM, 40 gigabyte page file, SATA SSD, I would not play it off a regular hard drive. And I'm recommending a 3060, but I have had people play it on as low as a 1080 GTX, which has 11 gigs worth of VRAM. 12 gigs worth of VRAM is kind of important. Some people have played it on as little as 8 gigs worth of VRAM, but it'll probably, it'll play, but it'll probably stutter. Okay, because there's a lot that needs to load. And an important thing to do is running VRAMer on performance, and it even says so. Specs below are given based utilizing the EMB on the list, running the included VRAMer at performance settings. Okay, so, and there's instructions on how to do that. Also, there's instructions on how to set up your page file, all of that. The things that you need to do before you install, there's only 8 steps. And then Wabbajack installation, and then you find the list on Wabbajack and install it, and it should be good to go. These are the only 3 problematic files. These are the 2 from Curex, but these are direct links to the file. So if you have a problem with it, you can go here and manually download it and dump it in your download folder and then rerun Wabbajack. The post installation is important. So where it says important, do not skip, I mean it, don't skip it. Okay? You got to run VRAMer on performance. And there's a tutorial video on how to do it too. And you'll need to set up the player ID to use Skyrim Safe System Overhaul. So basically what you're doing with that, I'll give you a little overview. All of your saves have this number here, right? It's from here to here, this number. Okay, and you're taking that number and you're registering it with Skyrim Safe. So if we go, that ain't it. It's probably in the late loaders. It's right here. So that's going to be in the config. And you can see that Kainalu Dren, I have that number registered here. And I've saved it as exactly spelling her name, right? Text file. So you're taking the player ID text, the one that's here, and you're creating another one. I also have another one here for a character called Seen Some Shit. He's an Argonian I made. He's pretty funny. But I'm probably going to have to log out of here pretty quick, or I'm going to have to take a break for a minute. My neighbor's going to come over with these dog treats pretty soon. So I have to deal with that. But then I'll be back. You love seeing some shit. Did I turn this off? No. Okay, I gotta mute this. I'll be back. Now you can hear me. Free dog treats. Yay. All right, should we fire it back up? We should fire it back up. Yeah, we're going to fire it back up. There we go. I still have coffee. Seen some shit is we made a blurple, so he's blue purple Argonian, and he's got like the raptor feet, and he's got like feathers and the koi feelers mustache thing looking, and he's got like purpley glowy tattoos that are pretty cool. Yeah, so his name's Seen Some Shit. We made him yesterday at the end of the stream, so just for fun. So yeah, we're running EMB frame gen, and then we're running lossless scaling frame gen on top of that. And it works surprisingly well, and it gets me all the way to 144 frames a second, which my screen refresh rate's 144 hertz. So it's not going to display any more than 144 anyway. But that makes for some really super smooth gameplay. And as long as you're kicking out, I mean, if your system can kick out a solid 30, you should be able to get to, 60, and then from 60 to 120 for if you're going to double frame gen it. And that should work pretty darn well. But even just off the bat, just using EMB frame gen that is part of the mod list, I was running roughly 75 to 90 frames per second outdoors. So that means I was running 35 frames per second at the lowest, right? So it was doubling that to 70. And running a frame gen will eat some frame rate too. So without it, I was running, maybe the lowest I would see would be 40 frames a second. Like if I was standing on the bridge in Riverwood, looking up the river, up towards the town. That's one of the worst spots in the game. And it would drop to like 40 frames a second there. So running the frame gen, it drops it to 35, but it doubles it, so I'm getting 70. And then running lossless scaling on top of that, it's taking that 70 and doubling it. So there's 140. And I just set it on adaptive and run it at 144, and it gets me all the way to 144 without a whole lot of ghosting. So there is a little bit of ghosting around HUD elements, if I could speak, and a little bit of ghosting around like your character's head. If you look around really quick, like if you're just spinning the mouse, you'll get a little bit of ghosting. But on an RPG, I don't see that as being a big problem. It's not really bad. It's not that noticeable. And the higher base frame rate you can get, the less ghosting there is. So like indoors, you won't be getting any. Oh, abrupt music change. Well, the good news is the dogs love the new treats, so. And they had 3 bags of treats, so that's awesome. Yeah, well, I mean, I can show you. Are you seeing any ghosting? That's just the EMB frame gen. Now if I just turned on lossless scaling on top of it.
Come on. I double dog dare.
I said free dog treats. Oh no, I wasn't eating them. Although they're banana and yogurt, so. 99 bugs found in your list. 99 bugs were found. Take one down, pass it around. 106 bugs. My lists are found. Okay, cool. So, but I will get a little bit, like if you pay close attention to her hair, and I really got to look around quick. But it's really not that noticeable. And for the way I normally play the game, I don't notice hardly any at all. Alright, we're going to enchant that. I love the twin blade animations. And this is Thranduil's twin blade. So if we've got Thranduil's twin blade and we've got dual Thranduil swords, that's pretty cool. Instead of running with the axe. I think we're going to keep the daggers though. I do like the reverse daggers. These are Aragorn's daggers. Alright, time to do a little bit of work. Wrong button, wrong lever! Items. Weapons. Staff of Shalador. So we're going to say goodbye to the axe. Which weighs 16, that only weighs 12. And we're keeping the bow. We're keeping the daggers. I do love that model. And we're keeping the swords of... Oh, said I wanted to keep it. Items. Well, let's go enchant it first. Then we'll see if we can improve it. So we're going to need one of those. Fiery Soul Trap. And we could run this all the way down to 1. Do it. Let's go improve it. So what's it going to take to improve it? Refined Moonstone. I don't know if we have any of that. Refined Malachite. We don't have any we have Moonstone ore. We don't have a refined Moonstone. Darn it. We can't improve it yet. We need more moonstone. How much do we weigh? 233. That's not bad. Alright. Autosave in progress. What I like about that save game is that
You call yourself a warrior? Oh!
go get him, piggy. Yeah, pig ran in and saved the day. Good piggy. Items. Favorite that. Grab it. Put it there. Save that. Do that. So now we have a twin blade.
Are you looking for a fight, huh? That can be arranged.
Let's end it once and for all.
No! Mercy!
Bandits. Iron twin blade. Yeah, I like that. Thranduil's twin blade better. I like the swords too. And we are ready to go up a level. Level 26. And where are we? Should probably get that on the map. And let's kill the giant at Blizzard's Rest. So, Pugilist is that way. So that's on the map. And then we've got Giant at Blizzard's Rest. Let's go get him. The Illusion Shrine. Well, that's Blizzard's Rest right there. So we're gonna go start a fight. I'll take those. Oh my gosh. Oh, he pissed off his girlfriend. And his kid. You die, she dies, everybody dies. She had an elven quarterstaff. Well, since you guys were mean about it, let's see what else you got. I do love the crackling fire. The mod's called Crackling Fires. And I like that the embers go the direction the wind's blowing. Just little shards of immersion.
Wish I could just smash it open.
Thought I heard somebody sneaking up on me there. Got it. An ebony raven, favor costs reduced by 20% if you follow a Daedric prince. Well, we just so happen to follow a Daedric prince. Boethia. She likes us. 192.7%. You know what sucks is that doesn't warm me up. But that will. Let's find this Shrine of Illusion. Well, autosave in progress. Can't you see this is the Shrine of Illusion? Oh wait, that's something else. Says I could use a drink. Steal the goat horns. I am no longer feeling stressed. Isn't that wonderful? Good doc. Should we spend the night? Probably. Squirrel! Let's go get that. Then we'll spend the night. Poachers.
I'm
You are
warning
not
you.
welcome here.
Now ain't this a surprise?
I'm on fire!
Poacher. He had Nordic arrows though, those are pretty good. We'll take that. There's another one over there. They're pretty easy to find at night. There's a horsey. Yeah, it's Vollenrude. That's why I should be a vampire? Why? I don't like playing as a vampire. People don't like me. They're like, ah, vampire. And then if I want to be out in the daytime, I take damage. You know, I don't like that either. There are too many negatives. Okay, where did that go? Did it just drop off the face of the planet? We lost our... You're telling me I lost my... How did I lose my tent? Okay, I didn't lose my tent. It just didn't want to place it there. Okay. We're gonna build a fire. Hopefully we have enough wood. The answer is we have just enough wood. Fire! What about our skills? We have one perk to increase. What's that? Never ask why? Why ask why? Drink but dry. Ask why not? Yeah, no kidding. Hmm. Eight more points. Where should we put them? Smithing, probably. Lockpick. Looks like everything's pretty equal down here, but magic is the one that's hurting the most. So let's... I always found that interesting when they had that, why ask why, drink Bud dry. And if you directly translate that, it's pretty much don't think, just drink. And I'm like, okay, that's, I don't know if that's such a great thing. Well, we can't get that yet. Can't get that yet. We can get this one. Finally, we got one. Yay! This one requires 75 one or two-handed. That one's going to be a ways away. One-handed 50, destruction 50. That'll probably be the next one we get. Destruction 75. We need to work up our destruction skill. Destruction 60. Break of Dawn. Restoration's at 30. Edgewalker. Vigilant. Hallowed Burial. Spirit Tutors. I'm all for Spirit Tutors. I like that one. Alterations at 65. Command lock. Once every 6 in-game hours, you can weaken an expert or lock. Who cares? That I care about. Increase it by 50 points. What should we increase by 50 points? Magicka? That would be a good one because we're going to be using a lot of that. Permanent magical field at a location where you learn this perk. Enchanting's at 30. Staff Channeler, Gem Dust, Thunderstruck. We like that. I really want Spell Scribe. So that requires 40. So we better dump some more into that. We're dual wielding. Dual wield daggers, twin fang. We also want to put something into Clash of Champions, swords. We need to put some more into swords. Alright, welcome to level 26.
By blade, brute, or blunt, you will be stopped.
Well, no save there. Should get another save here though when we find Volenrud. Okay, there's an autosave. Oh, the old one, yeah. Butt wiper. I mean, Budweiser. We're getting sidetracked chasing squirrels, but that's cool. Because I think this one will give us another perk point. It'd be the third one. No? Number one.
I'll eat your heart.
You must feel absolutely gutted.
He didn't have a heart. Alright, well we're trying to get to Muiri. We're kind of going this way because I need to go back there. And I need to return to Skald. So why don't we go north? Let's go north and then we'll go this way. Norte. Pardon me.
You want a real fight? Hmm? Come on. Come on.
Looks like we got ourselves a hero. Get him, boys.
You can't win this!
No! You'll pay for that?
Sorry, I didn't bring any money to pay for that. Take that. Ari's over there fighting a bar. The great white bear. Oh,
That's not even fair.
should we go get Maroon's shrine on our map? Sure, why not? We'll get an autosave here. Maroon's Dagon. Now we got to get to Dawnstar. We're a little hungry and a little thirsty. How about some bread, some water, and maybe some slaughterfish? Alright. Where does that put us? Pretty good. 13% exhaustion. It's the worst thing we got. Go back to Scald. Oh, it's the Hall of the Vigilant. We'll take all that since we don't have any firewood. They're always good for cure disease potions. Stuck this guy through the table.
I'll show him. Let's stay warm. Here we go.
Alright, well, I'll pass on that. We'll let those guys get their butt kicked. To Dawnstar and Scald. Who's the dead chick? Novice Ice Mage. Do we have a shovel? Nuri, get a shovel. We do not have a shovel. Well, no burial for you. Back to talk to Scald the Elder. We should probably mine some more moonstone. We still got Barbus with us too. Uh-oh, autosave. Scald.
The nightmares in Dawnstar have lifted, and I hear you helped that happen. You have my thanks. You've shown those monsters that they will no longer be tolerated in the Pale. Good work. Here, a reward from your Jarl.
1,000 gold. Nice.
Anything else you need, my Jarl?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
It would be an honor.
Good luck.
What? 0 out of 3? I happen to know where the priest went. Yeah.
See you again soon.
Nah, I think he left after the nightmare stopped. He decided he wasn't needed there anymore. Yeah, so yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah. You remembered I'd killed him, right? I did. I killed him. Killed him and stole the Skull of Corruption. Is that Beethoven?
My friend died. Things
No.
won't be the same without her.
We already killed Beethoven. Yeah, your friend died. She was kind of a witch, though, with a capital B. So let's go mine some more moonstone so we can improve this Thranduil twin blade we're carrying. Oh, that's Quicksilver. Well, we need that too, but we gotta go back and... I guess we gotta go talk to Perth.
Speak, elf.
We can't mine that? Did we already clear this place out? Yeah, we did. Oh, we're out of here. So now we go to Morthal and go extort somebody for a piece of the razor. And we got to go back and speak to Perth. He's only like 7,900 feet away. Alright, how far away is Morthal? That's Ustengrav. We're trying to get to Morthal. So Morthal is... Muiri is like 10,000 feet away. 3,200 feet, that's not too bad. So it says warm through adrenaline. Fire spell warms you 15 points. So we do have it. I don't know if we do this. Not gonna warm me up? No, don't warm me up. Here's our autosave. The Necro Sanctuary. Oh, hey now.
Time to end this. at me again! You petulant child! A little patience goes a long way.
Oh, patience. Didn't take very much patience. Catching butterflies, picking berries.
More trials and retributions?
Scared me there, Barbas. I thought I had to kill you. When the eye is doused in flames, the hair will light the way. Only they spelled hair wrong. H-A-R-E. I've heard that fool Sinar say it over and over, breath stinking of ale, as if it were a limerick. Given his dark hood, you might think it was a dangerous spell. So long no one's hair caught on fire found imps in their cupboards, the words were harmless. Some mad ramblings of a drunk. Of the inn patrons, only I bothered to humor him. Bonded over a bottle of honey brew and the bucket with which we had history. So when the elf bit the dust, it was only natural he left his things to me. Among them were countless pieces of junk, including a full ownership of the bucket and a spell tome written in some long-dead language. As soon as I started cursing at the old fool for willing me his trash, out slipped two items of value, a map and some notes to a tower deep in the swamps. Only reading I realized his drunken words were part of any limerick, they were instructions, a way in. Now that I'm here, things are getting more clear. The hair part still doesn't make a lick of sense. The eye on the stone seal, that much I'm sure, yet nothing I seem to work. Doused it in the fire from my torch, chopped kindling for hours, and built a bonfire high enough to scorch the bloody moon. Still nothing. Maybe the seal can only be broken with magic. Drunken fool can learn to cast spells, so can I. Got the bastard's tome, I just need to make sense of the words. Better be quick, the fire seems to be attracting all sorts of creatures. So I wonder what's up with the bucket. I'll take the mushrooms. Take that too. You can keep your bucket. It was his piss bucket, probably. And the hair, H-A-R-E, will show the way. Welcome to your new home, Mistwatch. Oh, excuse me, Mirror Watch. Autosave in progress. Making wine. We cook anything? We got apple dumplings. Braided bread. Someone stole your sweet roll. Honey. Go to the gallery. Take him to the gallery of the kings. Staff enchanter. Heartstones. Alright, we're booking. Let's go get those shards of Maroon's Razor. That way. Morthal. Whose house is that? I don't remember there being a house up here. Erica's house. Whose house is this? Oh, it's just the a way to get a better view. It's a guardhouse.
Huh? Yeah?
That's Erica.
What's the Jarl going to do about it? How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already.
Lammy.
I have told you.
We're gonna go extort your
do
husband
come
here in a minute.
I hope I have what you need.
Maybe.
If you need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best to provide them. assuming I haven't used them all up.
What have you got for sale?
So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Maybe. No promises. Ooh, I'm interested in that. She sells skooma.
How long have you studied alchemy?
I picked up the trade when I was a girl. One of the temple healers staying here on a pilgrimage showed me the basics. She had a book with her, Song of the Alchemists, that I used to read over and over. I miss having a copy.
If I find a copy, I'll bring it to you.
Really? I'd be happy to show you a bit about herbs if you find the book.
Morrowind music, I love it. Autosave in progress.
What are you doing that? The mill is my responsibility. And that's what I care about. That's all. Understand?
I'm looking for pieces of Mehrunes' razor.
Don't know what you're talking about, stranger.
Really? Silas Vesuvius says otherwise.
I've heard of him. My father had suspicions about his connection to the Mythic Dawn.
Mythic
Guess
Dawn.
they were true. I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations keeping that razor safe from a dead cult. As far as I care, it can stay locked in my house.
You won't miss it then?
I don't care, but my ancestors do. You can't have it.
Give me the hilt or things get ugly.
Easy. Here. These are the keys. The hilt is in a chest in my house. Just don't hurt anyone. What are you doing that for?
Just to get the key. Steal your money. We're not a very nice person. I hear Sky Shard. That one's worth another point. Three of 3. We wanted to put that one into one-handed sword, right? So that's swords, rapiers, katanas. Unblocked regular attacks of sword, rapier, or katana increases damage or power attacks against the target 25% for 4 seconds. Snag.
Try this one on for size.
Guts went flying. We gotta go check this out. I see bad guy. Good job, Barbas.
Sore fingers will be my ultimate downfall.
I think we already read the locked room. Bunch of dead mud crabs in here. Oh, big bear. No wonder there's dead mud crabs in here. The bear took them all out. Who's this?
How many men have stood here and mocked these battered ruins? And yet, here they remain, bent but unbroken, while their detractors lie in the dirt beneath. There's a lesson here, traveler. There is no shame in kneeling. Sometimes those who stand tall before the gods end up losing their heads.
Do you hold an important position in the Thalmor?
Gods no. While I am a justiciar, swordsmen in the Dominion are typically second-class warriors.
What were the responsibilities of your patrol?
The usual. Weeding out Talos worship, killing stormcloaks. Of course, at this rate, we might want to eliminate the actual bears first, as opposed to those bearing its flag. If you'll excuse me, I must return to the embassy and report my findings.
Now that's a fault. Can we sneak in the back way? And then get rid of that. Fort Snowhawk discovered. And an autosave. We got a MOA down there. And a werewolf. We'll take out the MOA. Wow, he just went invisible.
Threading the needle.
Stealth werewolf. Oh, hey now.
Has the concept of coexisting never occurred to you?
Give me back my arrow. That mod does make the forts look much more foreboding. I love it. Oh, you're next. Come on down. You're the next contestant. We got bad guys everywhere. Do I even want to conceive it?
This seems sort of dodgy. You're just full of surprises, huh?
Someone there?
Hey, tu Brute?
Don't you see? I am master of the arcade.
He must have been resurrected. Oh, there's our guy.
I'll end your miserable life.
Not quite. Skeleton.
There's no way you stop me. I got this.
Is it doing an autosave here, I hope? We'll see. Or is it actually going to lock up? Oh, well, that doesn't bode well. 2 hours, 20 minutes in. And we got an infinite load screen. Let's turn that off. Let me see if I can do this. Well, I guess we're gonna have to shut it down because it's giving me. I still have music. It's an infinite load screen though, so the game is running. You just don't have an image. I wonder. Let's close that window. I don't think we're going to be able to get back to it. No, still not gonna let me back. Well, we gotta shut it down. Yep, it's not gonna give me a no crash log. Infinite load screen. So 2 hours 20 minutes, we got an infinite load screen. Not bad, not bad. Quite a bit of playtime. We traversed a lot of ground. So we came all the way from like Windhelm. We're all the way over by, well, past Morthal. So let's start this back up. We'll get this going again too. I will get a refresh on the cup of coffee, and then we'll jump back into it. So I'll be right back. fresh cup of coffee. And we're back to it. Let's see where our last save was. I always liked that picture. I thought it was really cool. All right, where are we at? Oh, okay.
Thread in the needle.
All right, we'll let him go. I think we're just gonna skip by this one this time. I do like the way that they really built them up. Okay, you guys can shoot at me. That's fine. We're leaving. Should we go grab Miko? There's Miko. Miko, buddy, you're a Labrador. He's a black lab. What's up, Miko?
What's wrong, boy? Do you want to come with me? Come on. You can follow me if you want.
It is 4:20. Oh, let's turn that back on. Get back up to our 144 frames per second. I can tell the difference from 69 or from 70 to 144. I mean, 70 is still good, but 144 is just like butter. Buttery smooth. Jumping horsies. Oh, we couldn't jump him. That sucked. It's a pretty looking palomino. Okay, we need to do something about that bucket right there. That bucket. Thing is, I knew exactly where that bucket was too, and I moved it before, but we're gonna do it by base object swapper. That Then we're gonna steal this
Is all I
shovel.
need.
Yeah, we're not gonna steal the shovel. Oh my gourd!
I highly suggest you reconsider.
They killed the horse. Well, that's just not right. There's another one over there. Oops. And another one. Uh-oh. I keep letting go too soon. Headshot. Squirrel. One of 3. One of a number. One of 9. What should you order for dinner? A sloppy double cheeseburger with French fries, a Coke, 2 whole fried chickens, and a Coke. And the other one wants dry white toast. They just keep killing all the horses. You think you're all
Things just
that?
got you really want some of this?
Here, check it out. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Hold on to your pants.
Hold on to your butts. You know, a good greasy burger sounds pretty good. Oh, we're getting an autosave here at Dragon Bridge. I do like it when I find a new location that it saves the game. I mean, it stops it for a moment, but it's worth it. Or when I level up, it saves the game. That way I don't lose a whole lot, you know. Let's go learn how to become a flaming tiger. Figured it out. Charbroiled double burger from Carl's Jr. Ooh, that sounds good. Burgermeister Meisterburger. It's like, where is this aspect of fire? Up here. Bring it on, like the... Oh, hey now. Dirtsog. Get off my butt. I have to take out this aspect of fire. I'll do it with the twin blade. He's got a bear! Cool. That means we can do this. Should we do Mount Kilcreath? Get rid of Meridia's beacon. Carl's Jr. You know, the only time I really eat at Carl's Jr. is if I'm traveling, because they seem to be, you know, near the freeways. So, but I do like their Western bacon cheeseburger. That's pretty good. The barbecue sauce on it. But when I'm around where I live, we've got a place that does third pound charbroiled burgers. It's called Mona's. And my wife and I will get one burger and split it between the two of us. And their fries, an order of fries comes in a basket, you know. And it's a small fry is a whole heaping freaking basket. And they'll do crisp cut fries, they'll do sweet potato fries, they do regular French fries, and they do curly fries. So take your pick. So we'll get a small French fry and one burger and get split it. And then their shakes, come Amos and Andy, right? So you get a full shake.
What now?
And then you get whatever's left over in the metal container that they mixed the milkshake in. So we usually get one of those and split it too. It fills 2 glasses. So one shake, one small fry, one burger, split between the two of us, and we're full. We're done. You know what? I wanted to take a look at not that. I wanted to take a look at this.
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire's what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim. Damn rebels. If those rebels think they can best us, it's only a matter of time coming.
So it looks like this isn't quite attached. Pardon me.
Can't wait to kill another of our friends toys. Arrow. I hate archers. My father was a legionnaire, and his before him.
Okay, so there's a tree here. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, that was bad. Give me a second. Oh. I see body parts flying, and I got a cramp. Oh. Okay, get rid of that. The cougar took them all out. So I wonder if it's this tree. It might be this tree. We'll move that tree over. Because I always have trouble with... What's his face getting stuck here? I think this might also be part of the issue. That this isn't... There are different heights.
I think you should reconsider.
Go do Meridia's beacon. Did I take the wrong turn? Yeah, I did.
Look at my temple, lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of morals, their crafts, and their hearts. If they love me not, how can my love reach them?
She sounded like she was about ready to cry. Oh, Gears had some trouble with internet. So, but that all got straightened out, so that's great. We got Gears back. We were worried. Well, we were concerned.
Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny.
Oh my god!
It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness.
So this is a mod called Elven
within.
Meridia.
The necromancer Melkoran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, He uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler.
It doesn't really sound like I have a choice in the matter.
What are you doing? You gonna
But
come
a
by and
single
say hi?
candle can banish the darkness
Come
of the
here, Kai.
entire void. If not you,
Come here,
then
Pia.
someone else.
Come here, baby.
My beacon is sure to attract a worthy soul, but if you are wise,
They're running around
you will
playing.
heed my bidding. Go, now. The artifact must be reclaimed and Melkoran destroyed.
They're beating each
Melkoran
other
has
up.
forced the doors shut. But this is my temple.
You two are
And it
crazy.
responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Ah!
On guard.
That looks like a screenshot waiting to happen. Come on, doggies, let's go. So, where's our girl? Ari? There's Ari. Should be able to make short work of this. Well, it depends. There's 3 different options that you can do. It's a mod called Elven Meridia, and it's no longer available on the Nexus, but somebody has a copy of it on Reddit. So if you Google Elven Meridia and you go to the Reddit post, you can find a link to somebody's Google Drive where you can still get it. That's where I got it. One is you can have her in Nocturnal's robes. You can have her in that white wrap that she was wearing in my game. Or you can have her buck naked. Take your pick. Since I am on YouTube, I chose the white wraps. So at least the naughty bits are covered, you know. But if you want her naked, that's an option in the mod. It's got an auto installer that gives you options. It's actually a shame that it got taken down. I mean, it was a pretty good mod. I like it. And she can become a follower once you complete this quest. She's up there, and then she carries Dawnbreaker. So she'd be really good for, you know, if you were playing a Vigilant or something. Author's choice, or did Nexus remove it? I have no idea. I don't even know if it was on Nexus. I mean, it should probably be perfectly fine on Lover's Lab. So there's naked mods on Nexus. They don't have a problem with that, really. I mean, if you mark it as, you know, not safe for work, you should be fine. people who want to block that kind of content can block it. So I don't see where that's a big deal. Personally, I don't have a problem with nudity. That's the way we go in. That's the way we go out. You know? The big man made us like that, so I do not see that as a problem. And it doesn't bother me, male or female, it doesn't bother me. And back when I was in high school, we all showered in the same frickin' room after swim class. So, these locker rooms, guys walking around naked, didn't bother me. People are a little weird today, I don't know. I mean, not something that I would choose to look at, but not something that bothers me either. Internet fight? I think that if they're fighting over those two things, that they're wasting their time. They're both of them are post-processed shaders. Okay. Well, if Doodlezoid, I know that Boris, the creator of EMB, changed the permissions on some of his shaders. I don't know if Doodlezoid was plagiarizing, copying, taking any assets that were copyrighted, you know, assets from Boris. So I'm not aware of that. Of course, I don't look at the code. I know that personally between the two, I think Community Shaders is getting close, but EMB still offers more. So that's why I'm still with EMB. But that's kind of, use whichever one you like. And if you don't think that what Doodlezoid is doing, or Doodles is doing, is right, then don't support them. That's what I think.
I knew it. You're no match for me. You afraid to fight me?
I mean, if he's taking assets that are copyrighted material, then it's his stuff should be taken down off of
I'm not
the
leaving till I get this
Nexus.
open. I'll set it
Nexus
up if I
is
have to.
pretty good about handling copyrighted material. You know, if there's a complaint. I know that Boris doesn't like Nexus, and Boris doesn't want his stuff on the Nexus. But I don't know if Doodles is writing his own code for the shaders, or if he's copying code from Boris. I don't know. But yeah, there's some bad blood there between Boris and Nexus also. My main thing is I don't know enough about it to have an opinion. And I will let the people who know enough about it figure it out. I don't use community shaders. I use ENB, and I know that all of ENB that I'm using was pretty much created by Boris and or by Rudy, who Rudy and Boris have been working together for a long time. I mean, Rudy's been on the ENB forums for like forever. So someone is using ENB code to convert ENB presets to CS presets. Well, do they have Boris's permission to use that code? If not, it should be removed from Nexus. If they have permission to use that code, or if that code isn't copyrighted, you know, then I don't know where the problem is. I would think that if Nexus, okay, let's put it this way. Somebody complained about Siri voice files on the Nexus. And they were created, right? The actress who played Siri did not create these. AI created it using a likeness of her voice. But they got removed from Nexus because somebody complained. So what I recommend to Boris, if it's a problem, is to talk to the moderators at Nexus and go, hey, this is copyrighted or proprietary stuff from ENB, and it's used without permission, and it needs to be removed from Nexus. And Nexus should remove it. Now, if it's not proprietary and or copyrighted, then Boris doesn't have a leg to stand on. And changing the permissions after the fact doesn't hold any weight, you know. If you had it as an open source thing and then changed it to being closed later, that means nothing. I like the product that Boris makes, or has been working on forever. Put a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of effort into it, and it's EMB is awesome. I like it. I mean, my first experience with post-processed shaders was in Oblivion, and there was a user who went by the name Timeslip. Now, Timeslip created a fake HDR post-processed shader for Oblivion way back in 2006, 2007, right? And that allowed NVIDIA graphics card users to run both fake HDR and Bloom at the same time, whereas they could only run one or the other because of the driver limitation. So fake HDR had to be added via post-process shader, much like Reshade is doing, or EMB, or community shaders. So that was my first experience with it. Now, Timeslip didn't really have a great computer, so the settings weren't really optimized for the hardware of the time. So I went through and I messed with the code and changed the settings to look better for my eye. And Timeslip actually approved of it, and another person came in and helped me out with some of the definitions and what some of the shaders actually did and how to tweak it to get the best looking result out of it. So I mean, that was all about community. We all worked together to produce a better product for everybody. But that was my first experience with post-processed shaders. Things are a little bit different now. I mean, there's a lot of paid mods. Donation points, things like that. That, you know, people get a little testy about it because money's involved. Originally when I started modding, I mean, there wasn't any of that, and people who made mods made it because they loved the game, and a lot of it was things they made for their own use and then shared with the rest of the community because they were just cool like that. I miss the days of community like that. That's how it should be. So I really like Wabbajack for that specific reason, is that you can't create something specifically for a Wabbajack and then say you get donation points for it. You can't charge for a Wabbajack file, mod list, okay? Those are, you can't do it. It's got to be free and open sourced. That's the whole idea behind Wabbajack.
We doing this or what?
And I love that. I think all mods should be free and open sourced. You know, the fact that some people put them behind paywalls and, you know, expect people to pay money after already buying the game is ludicrous, in my opinion.
It is done. The Defiler is defeated. Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal.
We're getting an autosave. So, if you want to know how I feel about it, that's how I feel about it. I think everything should be free. Mods should be free. They're gifts. If you notice, I don't have anywhere on any of my mods where it says make a donation. I don't have a Patreon. My Wabbajack is free. Any help that I offer here is free. I do it because I enjoy this game and I want, and I'm not going to push my mod list over any other mod list either. You know, people ask, well, what do you think is the best mod list out there? And I'm like, well, the best one is the one you make yourself, because it's going to have everything you want and nothing you don't. So, but if you don't want to put the time and effort into making a mod list, there are a lot of good choices. It all depends on what you want. It's like, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Right? Well, you know, some days I want, you know, mint chocolate chip. Other days I want vanilla. Other days I want, you know, something crazy like, you know, birthday cake or something like that. Okay, so it depends on what you want to play. There is no best. There is only different flavors. And that's the way I look at it. And my mod list, I mean, it gets maybe 2 downloads a day. But I'm not in it for the downloads. Again, I don't make any money off it, so I really don't care. And I don't need to be validated by anybody. The main reason that I made a mod list and put it on Wabbajack so that I could have a backup for my own game. So if my computer ever took a dump or I get a new computer or whatever, I can download my mod list and be back up and running playing the game that I love in, you know, a couple hours.
Now Koran is vanquished. Skyrim's dead shall remain at rest. This is as it should be. And this is because of you. A new day is dawning, and you shall be its herald. Take the mighty Dawnbreaker, and with it, purge corruption from the dark corners of the world. Wield it in my name, that my influence may grow.
I like it. Okay, people ask me for permission to use my stuff all the time.
I'll keep the sword, but find someone else to spread your religion.
And the way I look at it is like this. Okay.
It matters not. The plant cares nothing for the rays that bring it the warmth of the sun.
The answer is no.
As you carry Dawnbreaker, so will my light touch the world.
But are you going to convert it to use on another platform? Then the answer is yes, right? Are you going to give me credit for my original work? The answer is yes. Okay, so that's all I ask for, is that keep it free, keep it fun, spread it to Xbox or PlayStation or another game or whatever, another, you know, that's fine. Give me credit for my original work, and then let people have fun with it. I wouldn't have put it out on the internet if I didn't want people to play with it. Right? It's kind of stupid to think that you're going to put a mod out but not expect people to use it and have fun with it and play with it. That's kind of an unrealistic expectation. So I expect people to play with it and have fun with it. Where the hell am I? Oh, okay, whatever. I also like the fact that anybody can take my mod list and use it as a base. It is straight up open source. So it's just a list, right? And patches that I made for it or whatever. But go ahead. You want to take it and change it around, but it can't be named Nico Expereince or Nico Expereince Improved. You have to pick a unique name for it and give me credit. You know, just say this is what I used as a base. But I changed it around and I made my own thing out of it. That's perfectly okay. And then if you're putting it out there for free for everybody else, let people decide what they want for themselves, right? Song of the Alchemist is over here, and let's go find a captain down on the Solitude docks. That's the captain that's going to take us to Midwood Isle. But we're going to just find him. I guess the bottom line is I really am not going to get involved. I have my opinions, but I don't need to publicly state them. Although I'm stating them right now on a public forum. You know, I don't need to argue them. I believe what I believe because I believe it. It's not Captain Hook. It's actually the guy that's going to take us to Midwood Isle. So that's the captain we're going to go find. His name's like Hanskull or something. But we've already dealt with the cultists that told us about Dracus. I'm sticking with the EMB also. I mean, I take a look at what Shot's done with community shaders, and there's a lot of good things. Community shaders has actually come a long way. It's fun. It's fun to watch community shaders evolve.
Need something?
This is our guy. Hacknell.
Did you transport some robed individuals here?
Oh gods, what did they do? Look, I didn't like the look of them. Normally I wouldn't have let them on, but they paid very well and threatened to kill me.
He's a pirate.
They attacked me.
What? Oh, what have I gotten myself into? Look, I'm really sorry. Is there any way I can make it up to you?
Where did they come from? I need you to take me there.
Yes, of course. They came from a place called Midwood Isle. It's quite a voyage. Are you ready to leave?
Not yet, I need a minute.
Sure. Just let me know when you're ready to depart.
Okay, so that's all we really needed to do there. I do like this model for the red wave. Also, here we're gonna mess with this a little bit. There we go. So this model for the red wave is a cool looking boat. Yes, I just made it daytime. We still have some nocturnal moths flying around. Another mod that's really cool.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir.
Whoever came up with Nocturnal Moss is... That's pretty awesome. Because they were already in the game with... when you go to... where the Canicle Bark is. Positions.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother...
Traitor!
Lock the city gate.
You betrayed us!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
Traitor!
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrik. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak! There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrik. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Very well, Rogvir. Bow your head.
Wait, were you saying something? I don't hear so good.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
There's one that I shot. So the Song of the Alchemist is in here.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
I'm looking to apply to the college.
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
I think someone has a crush on
What do you need me to do?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
And that's where I come in?
Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Where's Nanek? I don't see him. Is he downstairs? There he is.
Can I help you?
A Khajiit? In the Bard's College?
Should I resent that remark?
No, it's just... Are Khajiit known for their singing voices?
Fair enough. I am not here for the singing. Rather, I am interested in the written history about which these bards sing, or the books you see here.
Sounds exciting.
You hide your sarcasm about as well as a horker hides its tasks. Perhaps if your intellect was sufficient to recall more than 5 minutes at a time. But I digress. What can I do for you, my benighted friend?
I'm sorry, I think we got off on the wrong foot. I didn't mean to.
Yes, I'm sure. Listen, I'm busy here, and I'm not overly concerned about your feet, or what you think of me being here. So please, state your business, or I'll thank you to leave me in peace. Have I mentioned that Khajiit are not known for their singing voices, I am fairly certain that I have, and you have just forgotten. Although, now that you mention it, there was this eccentric Khajiit who came to the college a few months ago. Orange fur, sort of steel-gray mane, name of... what was it? Usodri Joe? Something like that. Strange fellow. We shared a love of the Dwemer, but he really loved the Dwemer, yes? Made me uncomfortable, the zeal with which he spoke about them. Cult-like. Had an odd feral sort of look in his eyes too, so other than a few brief talks, I made it a point to stay away. A bit too out there for me, yes? Books? About the Dwemer, I assume. No, not that I saw. He spent most of his time down in the basement quarters, though, so I didn't see him much. Left in a hurry, though, as I recall. Must have found something down there. You're welcome to take a look around and see what you can find. And, of course, to pass along any books you find to me. For posterity's sake, yes?
Out of my way, dogs. Oh my gosh, you guys blocked the doorways. Did he just book upstairs? Sure did.
Did you find your book then? Good. The vacant look in your eyes tells me you want something.
Read any good books lately?
Every book has its merits, if you look at it the right way.
Okay then. Any books you haven't read?
Actually, if you have a moment, there is a particular book concerning the Oblivion Crisis that I cannot seem to find here in the college. It is the first in a 4-volume series written for members of the Mythic Dawn. Mythic Dawn Commentaries.
So the fact he almost spoke about himself in the third person
these days.
makes me wonder if Nanak is his real name.
I can't seem to find it. If you happen across it during your stay at the college, please bring it here, yes?
Well, we happen to know where the book for Nanak is. Took me a while to find that.
Yes?
Here's your book. Wasn't easy to find.
Fair enough. I've been thinking. You're an adventurer, yes? If I were to come with you, do you think we might find more books on our travels? And perhaps we would explore some Dwemer ruins in the meantime, yes? They have always been one of my chief fascinations in life, so it would be wonderful to have a chance to explore their cities for myself, see their achievements firsthand. I don't mean to invite myself, of course, but I assure you, I would not hold you back.
No, you know how to shout, actually.
Come with me. I need your help.
Lead the way, friend.
And we get our first cat. And we're well on our way to being the... We're going through many paws. We have Nico, and we have Barbas, and we have Nanak. So what we need to do is we need to talk to Nanak about his clothing. And find him something cool to wear.
Yes?
He's kind of a mage. These are like suits of armor, though. He's invisible. He would look good in Chronosmith, because that's more of like a mage. Put him in that one. Toxin Doctor.
Then let us continue. I trust you are taking us somewhere warm, yes?
What's that, baby? Oh, okay. These are all female. It looked pretty good in that. Dark scaled. Yeah, I like him in Arcane Mage. He looks good in that one. Because he is a mage. What else we got? Ash Reader. Ashland is Seer. That would be kind of cool too. Frost Spirit. Love the dreadlocks. Mountain Spirit. This would be a good one for like anybody in the companions because it's wolf based. This is the male version of Salinar. He'd look good in that too. That looks more like a Bakai thing. Wilderness. So let's go back here. What's this one? Pather Noah. That looks like a warrior. He's not really a warrior, he's a mage. So we're looking for Arcane Mage. That was probably the one I liked the best. That one. And that's your new suit.
Then let us continue.
Alright, so we're going to send Ari back home.
Hello. Can I help you?
Yeah, you sure can, Ari.
It's time for us to part ways.
See you later.
All right.
What's
Come
up,
find
RM?
me if you change your mind.
So we're sending off Ari. We've gotten a knack. Got him dressed in Arcane Mage. We got Barbas. We got Miko, who's a black lab this time around. And we're out. Nice dress.
Dean Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. So, would you like a tune?
I don't know, but you look pretty good in that dress, Hildy.
Thanks for taking the time. People never want to talk to me.
I love your feet. He got paws. We should probably get this on our... Okay. And we're definitely ready to go up a level. But first we're taking a leap of faith. Should we do it in first person? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Fishy, fishy.
First one's free. Consider me provoked. Hey now, play nice. Call that a hit?
Three of 3, we can increase his skill. We should really spend the night though. Or at least sleep for an hour. So we're going to use this hay bale right here. Good job catching up, Nanak. Alright, so we need destruction at 50. That'll work. That's going into health. Destruction is at 40. It's at more than 40 actually. Requires 80. Requires 70. Let's see if we have anything here. No, we need one-handed and two-handed at 50. We have another one. What's this one? Divine Smite. Take that. So we can manual save in progress. We're not quite there yet. Well, I guess we're putting it in our regular skills. Our alchemy's at 50. What do we got here? Advanced lab, elemental oil. Sneak is at 50. Oh, we'll take that for sure. We'll take this too. Spot detection and tripwire, I don't care about. Light armor's at 60. Maelstrom, 10% less attack damage, fighting more than one enemy. We like that. And we probably like this one too, Evasive Leap. Welcome to level 27. Got anything to cook? We'd probably have to light the fire under it. Okay, we're still trying to make it over to speak to Muiri. We never picked up the book. That's alright, we can do that later. Take the hilt there later. We haven't been anywhere over here yet. We need to go back here. So we're gonna go, let's set a marker there. Let's go south. South. Alright, keep up, doggies. We're gonna go run through the swamps.
You have every reason to believe.
What a mess.
That must be another shrine. Wolf. So I have a funny feeling this would be bad.
Now's the time to act.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Not even a scratch.
Should we kick up the difficulty a little bit? Probably. Yeah, we're only on a depth. Let's go expert. That's pretty gnarly. Let's go to the swords. So I don't know if we're tough enough yet to handle Olaf One Eye. We might be. But I'll tell you what, let's go down and speak to Muiri. Squirrel!
have found a cave. Dank and musty, I'm sure. I have read that Dwemer sometimes used caves as hidden entrances to their cities. Do you feel lucky?
Well, do you, punk? Wait, no, that's something else. Well, I don't think this is an entrance. But we'll go check it out anyway, Nanak, just for you. We're twin blading it though. And we're bringing our hot girlfriend into the mix. Guys, there's probably...
That's assault!
I was thinking bears, but that ain't a bear. Good job, doggies.
Well give up now.
Remyolok. What's up, Pastor? I'm not going to be on much longer. You're coming in right at the tail end. Wait till that's cooked. Playing Torchlight. Things are good. Game's running pretty darn good. We didn't have any crashes. We had one infinite load screen where the music was still running and we didn't get a crash log. But it basically made me shut the game down. So that's not too bad for... We've been streaming 3 hours, 52 minutes. So I do need to get up there. We need to go up to where we're returning the... well, we're going with Barbas to go get the rueful axe. So I think we'll stop here in Frost River. I'm surprised we got Miko, but we never grabbed this. I'm glad things are good with you. My wife cooked up like pot pie last night, so. And my pot pie, kitty. So we get pot pie again tonight.
Is there any way you'd rather spend the day than drinking honey brew mead?
Drink honey brew mead with a winch on each arm?
So I wonder if we go indoors. It would it's chicken pot pie. Sushi? We had sushi on Thursday. Actually, wait. Yeah. We had sushi on Thursday. Surprised it didn't. Can we use the bed? It's owned. That's a pretty big mead cask.
Yes?
Demina.
Good day.
Buenos dias. So this should create a save. One would hope. Shelves of free booze. Yeah, I think it's stealing. So we don't really want to steal it. I thought there was an altar over here. What are you barking about?
It's sad that you don't care.
That's Kai. Or actually, that might be Paya. Oh boy, he hits pretty hard. Oh!
A real people pleaser, this one. None of you have the courage to face this threat.
Oh no, we're over encumbered. Who's this? Novice Storm Mage. Nice outfit. The Wooden Staff of Judgment. Metamorpho King of Worms. Who's this poor Imperial? Alright, well, let's dive into the staff. I guess we'll create a save that way. Perk overhaul in which you get buffs when inebriated. Yeah, just become a follower of Sanguine. And you get buffs when you're drunk. Well, we're carrying a lot of stuff. Okay, autosave in progress. Cool. Nice. So we're going to let that be our save and where we're going to quit for today. And I'm going to get together with my wife and eat some dinner, and then we're going to watch a movie. Should be a good time. Thanks everybody for showing up. And until next time, peace out.